This is going to be cherry candy canes and pillows. So it'll be different non-Christmas colors though. Well, maybe a little bit. So we'll start out with our red stripe first. So I'm going to separate a little bit here so we can add some color to it. So no flavor whatsoever in the stripe. All the flavors in this bigger piece here, and that'll be the white part of the candy cane. Well, a long time for sure. It's candy. It can't be too long, right? So we're just going to add a little bit of red coloring here to start with. We'll mix that in here for just a minute or so. Remember, no flavor at all. That is just the color only there. All right, so I've got the red all just about mixed in now, so I'm going to take it over the table here, put it in front of the heater. All mixed in. It's still very, very hot, but all mixed in. And next we're going to do our green stripe. All right, so next we're going to add a little bit of green coloring to it. Remember, no flavor whatsoever, just the color only here again. Just add a little bit of green here. And mix that in just like we did the red. Love it, love it. Glad you're liking the candy still. All right, so my green is just about mixed in. So we'll take this over the table and keep this one nice and warm.
Oh, you're just kidding.
And then next we're going to do a pink stripe. So red, pink, and green, and a little bit of white. All the flavor is going to be in this bigger piece. That'll be the white part. We'll mix that in for just a minute or so. My pink is just about mixed in as well. So we'll take this over the table and let them keep that one nice and warm. There's the pink all mixed in. I guess they're very, very hot. So we're going to take a little temperature reading here. It's cooled down quite a bit, but it's still very, very warm. Okay, so we're going to take a little reading here and see where we stand. We are at 185 degrees still, so you can see it's still very, very warm right there. 185. So now we're going to add the flavor. In this case, cherry flavor. And this is wild cherry as opposed to the cherries that are kept in a cage. So it's wild cherry. So we're going to add about 1/3 of an ounce here. A little more than 1/4 ounce, so less than a 1/2 ounce. And we'll mix it in just like we did the color. And remember, this is going to be the white part and the only part that has the flavor. This is the part of the job where I feel very needed. A little nice to be needed, right? Oh, we did a video not long ago and I squirted right in the flavor with the eye. First time ever. It was out last year, I think, right?
Yeah.
And I had to run back and flush my eye, and they were able to keep it up. And I said, I hope there's enough flavor left in the batch. You'll probably be able to smell that cherry flavor in just a minute here.
But if we had just left it when he left, then it would have, the whole thing would have
Yeah,
waste.
it got too cold, yeah. And there's your candy cane. Thanks for coming. That's all I came for, right? Thank you very much. So we're doing a combination of things here. Number one, we're adding air to it. Also the stretching of the sugar crystal. That's what causes it to turn nice and white. Very similar to the way you might whip egg whites at home, or how when you stretch out a rubber band, how the color lightens up a little bit. So the whole batch is a little bit over 20 pounds total weight. I've got about 17 pounds on the hook here, and then David's got about 1 pound or so a piece between each of the colors, keeping it nice and warm. Now we make cherry at Christmas time. We do a little bit different color. We do a burgundy with a green and white stripe. But today we're going to do red, green, and pink, and then white as well. You can see it gets a little bit lighter with each pull. Anybody see the movie Tangled? Does that kind of look like Rapunzel's hair there? Also looks a little bit like Frozen, her hair from Frozen as well. Now, not only does this make it white, but it also adds air to it, so it gives it a much better texture, crunchier texture. We're just going to do 3 stripes, one big red stripe, pretty red there, one big green stripe, and one big pink stripe. So I'm just going to stretch them out here a bit so they fit on my block. Now David's actually working on a big giant breath mint. It's actually not the center of the candy cane. We were told somebody had really bad breath. It might be him, yes. We know what he had for lunch, so. Alright, so we're going to start out with our red stripe. So we'll take the big block here. Remember, they're both very, very warm still, so it should just stick right to it. Should being the key word there. Hi guys, welcome. And on the other side, we're going to put our big green stripe. Put that right there on the other side. And then on the last side here, we're going to put our pink stripe. Put that right here on the other block, leaving a little bit of white in between there, so we have some white stripes in between. So now you can see here on this side, we have our red and green stripe on this side here. On this side here, we have our big pink stripe. Anybody bowl? Any bowlers out there? There you go, I can take that down the lanes and knock that down. Yes, I know one of my, or how about a big giant candy cane baseball bat or softball bat? Maybe a big giant turkey leg. It's not that time of the year, but it's close. And if I had 5 stripes on there, I'd give you a little guitar riff, and not very effective without the stripes. How about this one here? A big giant fish or a whale with a candy cane tail. Okay, we're going to stretch this out a bit, and we're going to cut that off. Now, the reason we do that is we want to go right into a nice stripe. We don't want to have to fight through that opening piece. But we also don't want to have to throw that away because it's a large portion. So we're going to use an old candy maker secret here. I'm giving it away now, no longer a secret. We're just going to open up the back end. We're just going to tuck this in the back here, and this will pull off towards the end of the batch, kind of in the center of the batch. Never realized it was there. Twist, and right before your very eyes, we have created the candy cane. And a little bend on the other end there, and as you guys give it up for candy cane number 1. So you can ride on the cover. Here we go, another little cut, more rolling, more bending. Let's give it a red round of applause. Give it up for candy cane number 2. Stay with it, because remember we still have 398 more to go. Assembly line, I work right here in position number 1. I pull the candy cane, making me, of course, the candy cane puller. Right here in position number 2, our daughter Abby's doing 2 jobs to start with. First off, she'll roll the candy cane, making her the candy cane roller. The next she'll hook the candy cane, making her the candy cane bender. Then down the end there, Sammy will stack the candy canes, making him the candy cane stacker. And we'll demonstrate here. We're going to, this press is about 95 to 100 years old. We'll throw it in the middle, but I think it'll work. Maybe not. A little squishing, a little crushing.
It's a little hard.
And voila, we have some samples. We'll stay right there. They'll bring you guys out a nice warm sample, let you give it a taste. Remember, they're slightly warm, but they're certainly not hot. Once they put it in the palm of your hand, feel free to put it right in your mouth. Just don't bite right now, just kind of eat it like you would a jawbreaker. Cherry flavor today. Handmade candy cane. Candy cane is over 36 pounds.